How's it going? You can't see that. Okay, hi. How's it going? So yesterday we looked at representing and solving for unknowns using addition and subtraction. Today we are representing and solving for unknowns using division and multiplication. So remember, unknown value is something you'll hear a lot. Unknown value. And we are using letters to represent unknown values. So letters like X, Y, any letter in the alphabet, really. X and Y are most commonly used because we will learn later this year that we will graph a lot of our equations. So another word to cover is equation. Remember, equations are like number sentences with an equal sign. Equation starts with EQUA. Equal starts with EQUA. So remember, an equation has an equal sign. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. So they're kind of trying to figure out what are we noticing, what are we wondering, how's one the same and one different. All right, so there's a lot to look at over here this way. So the first is the picture. All right, so the picture, it looks like we kind of have a strip diagram like yesterday, except it's a little bit different. Basically, it's saying three groups of four, or it's saying maybe it's saying this many groups of four. This many groups of four equals 12. All right. So we have to figure out what does X can't stand for in this problem. All right. So that's the picture. Over here, it's saying 3x is equal to 12. If 3x is equal to 12, then x is equal to 4. All right. So this is a lot of new stuff right now. So let's go ahead and review some of the things that we learned like last week. First of all, 3x is 3 of the value of x. So it's basically 3 times x. So 3 times some number that we don't know equals 12. All right. So remember, we can use parentheses to kind of help us. And let's use a question mark instead of x. And maybe that'll make it a little bit easier to see. So 3 times some number we don't know equals 12. What can we put in for the blank? We can put in 4. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. All right? And that's what we're looking at over here. If 12 works, then what is the question mark? The question mark equals 4. So in this situation, x was our question mark. 3 of those x's equals 12. So what is the value of the x? So 3 groups of 4 equals 12. So x is 4. All right? That's kind of what we're looking at over here. We don't know how many groups, so we have to count 3 groups of x, right? 3 groups of x or 3 groups of 4 is going to give us 12. So in this situation, we're finding out that x equals 4 because there are 3 groups of x. All right. The way that you'll see this most often, this is a really weird example. You'll usually see it look like this. Something more like that, where you're looking and what they're trying to say is how many groups. There's 1, 2, 3 groups. So 3 groups of x equals 12. What could we replace x with in each one of those groups? If we had 4 in each group, that'd be 4, 8, 12. So altogether, 12. All right. So what we're basically looking at is, instead of doing strip diagrams for addition today, we're doing strip diagrams for multiplication. This is 3 groups of 4 equals 12. And if you look at the picture over here, 3 groups of 4 is equal to 12. So this is saying that 3 groups of something is equal to 12. That something is 4. So we have a equation on the right that matches the picture of an equation on the left. All right, we are going to come back and we're going to check out a couple more examples.